Your employer has to put money in a pension for you if you contribute to a pension.
I've got another one that's coming online from South London. What's the best age to start investing for my pension?
Okay. So it's really interesting because none of you will care a monkeys about your pensions at the moment. Do you know, a pension is a tax efficient way to save for your old age. Currently, if you're putting money into a private pension, you can take it at age 55. In 2028, they'll be changing that to age 57. By the time you lot reach your pensions, I think it'll be somewhere in your 60s. Right, so you're sitting there going, yeah, right, I don't really care. But I'm going to give you an interesting equation now. And I'll put it in your heads, and it's a bit too early to think about it, but let me just plant a seed. The rule I have, and it's a really rough rule of thumb, it's not accurate, it's just a way of explaining this, of how much you should save in your pension works like this. You take the age you start putting money into your pension. So, I won't ask how old you are, Sarah. Let's say Sarah's 36.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
Well, say Sarah's 36 and you are, how old are you? 16. Okay. Bit young, but we'll pretend on the same way. You halve it. Half of 36, 18. Half of 16, 8. That is the percentage of what you earn, including what your employer gives you. You should be putting in for the rest of your life to have a decent retirement. Start at 36, it's 18. Start at 16, it's 8. You see the point I'm making. The earlier you start, even if you can't put that amount in, and most people don't get anywhere near that percentage, the half percentage, the earlier you start, the better. Now, there's something really interesting happening, and I'd like to see the law changed on this, but it doesn't. If you go out and get jobs, once you hit the age of 22 and you're earning over £10,000, your employer has to put money in a pension for you if you contribute to a pension. And actually, we have a thing called auto-enrollment. So this is, the system basically says if you were all 22 and you were working, you would by default be paying into your pension unless you decided not to, unless you chose not to pay in your pension. And if you do that, your employer will have to contribute as well. So that you'll put in 5% of your salary, they'll put in 3% of your salary. So it's like a 3% pay rise. So it's serious money. That happens at the age of 22 if you're earning over £10,000. But for some reason, if you go to work aged 18 and you're earning over £10,000 and possibly living at home, possibly with good disposable income, that doesn't happen. The company doesn't have to contribute. But you can still choose to do it. You can choose at the age of 18 to opt into that pension. And if you do opt into that pension, you have to be earning over £6,200 a year, but let's not worry about that much. They have to match your contributions as well. So if any of you watching, you go out to work at 18, you've got decent disposable income, you're living at home, you're working for a company, you're earning over £6,000 a year, you can afford to put a little bit aside. Go to your company and say, I want to opt into the pension scheme, please. You know, it's not that much money coming out of your pocket, but they're going to have to add on top, and you're starting so early. It's all about compounding. I should probably tell you, do you know what compound interest is? Yeah, you do. Good. I'll get some nods over there. Good. Right. Compound interest. Remember I said you've got £100, you get 5% interest on it. So I've got £100, I get 5% interest on it. After 1 year, I've got £105 in it. The next year, I get 5% interest, not on the £100, I get 5% interest on the £105. The year after, I've now got what, about £110 and 20 or 30p or something? I now get 5% interest on the £110. And then I get 5% interest on the £116. And then we go on and on. So I'm getting interest on the interest on the interest. And that's called compounding. It grows because it's getting interest on interest. Same works in investing. That's why starting your pension early is good, because you've got time for it to grow and for it to compound so much. But by the time you retire, each pound you're putting in at the age of 18 to your pension, you're going to have to put in 20 or 30 pounds to get the same gain when you're 50. So when's too early? It's never too early, but you've got to look after your immediate priorities of feeding yourself and keeping a roof over your head before you put the money into your pension. But if you've got that disposable income when you get there, go and do some reading on pensions and possibly opt in to your workplace pension.